So last night was probably not the best night for you in terms of feeling high vibrational or excited. It may have been just meh, mid, but there was this sense of hope and some sort of positivity. And then you went to sleep and you woke up and you are feeling stressed again, or you're feeling this sort of impending doom, or you're feeling that all that positivity that you felt last night is was just a mirage, or it wasn't true, or it was just you fooling yourself. So now today's a new day and you feel, yeah, I've gone back to my old programming. Now that's the key word, programming. You've been programmed, you've been programmed to think and feel negatively. Most likely it happened from a very young age, or it could have happened much later in life. And your mind decided to interpret certain events as negative, and your mind decided that anytime you feel good, there needs to be some critical voice that needs to put you down, as if that critical voice is saying, no, don't be too happy. Why are you being happy? And then it starts generating these negative scenarios. It might give you some negative memories with somebody, or it might sort of make up future scenarios that are not even true, but the mind is generating these to basically put you down, to keep you at a low emotion. And this is your pattern. This is something that you realize is always has been you. But then the good thing is that when you bring awareness to that, when you say, oh, I see it. Every time I'm getting these positive thoughts, I'm also getting these negative thoughts that are just completely, or not, if not completely, but they're sort of nagging at me. These negative thoughts are nagging at me constantly, telling me, no, 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 listen, this something bad's gonna happen. And then the mind starts focusing on that. So even those slivers of hope, even those small positive moments are being completely superseded by these negative thoughts. And they're just thoughts. It's just all made up. But it's the programming that you've received, which is why you cannot stay on a consistent positive emotion. So what are you gonna do about it? Talk to somebody, talk to yourself, imaginary in your imagination, talk to yourself. The first thing you can say is, I recognize what's happening. I recognize that's the old programming. This waking up in the morning, feeling a little stressed as opposed to happy or content, it's the programming. And this programming is so deeply conditioned that it just seems like the truth. It almost seems like there's nothing that can be done. That is not true. I've changed my program so many times. I've changed multiple times. And what we don't realize is that we have, a lot of us, if not all of us, have gotten better and better and better. But when we look back, because because right now we're feeling a certain negative way, we feel that we made zero progress. We tend to catastrophize and be like, no, 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 that wasn't good enough. Not even no, no, no. In fact, you don't even think about it. But now, if you really think about it, again, put your consciousness and awareness on this. How have you improved compared to last month, last year, last few years? A lot of you will feel that, yes, I have improved. I've improved considerably. I just don't focus on that improvement. And I keep thinking I need to keep improving. And because right now where I am is not good enough. That's the programming, right? So so even though you have improved, and even though you have changed your programs many times, there's still that little bit of programming which is there. Okay, fine, you can acknowledge its existence, but concurrently also acknowledge the areas where you have improved. Why is that? Because that shows you that you can do it. That shows you that of course, I can improve. I've improved so many times. I just forgot I improved. So it's all about being conscious and aware of having improved so you can let that negative talk, you don't have to talk to it, but you can just sort of shine something at it that, hey, listen, you might think that I'm not going to improve, but I've shown myself many times that I have improved. I've gotten better. The programming has changed. So you can nag at me all you want. Who knows? Maybe I might destroy you. You might destroy this nagging. And it does happen because you've done it many times. And you're going to do it again.